What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for tuning in. Welcome back to Ghostbusters Mod. Today we're finally unboxing the new for 2024 Neutrona 84 wand. So I'm going to compare that a little bit to my modded out Spangler wand. I don't know, last time I've kind of covered some things with this. I did replace the tape from a couple videos ago. I had some more shiny tape, and this is actually real Gaff tape now, and did some weathering on that. A little bit of weathering on this green wire here, the trigger release here. So yeah, oh, and we know that we've replaced it with a real clippered valve and did some weathering there. So I like this. The 3D printed grips are cool. I was never really that crazy on the shotgun barrel style grip, so I'm excited to see that and kind of compare that and how that feels with the 84 one. So let's get to it, let's unbox it, and let's get modding. All right, here it is. I love the packaging. It reminds me very similar to when I unboxed the Spangler wand. Oh man, it's so, wow, it is different looking. This is, it's weird. It's clean. It's so clean looking. All right, our instructions. We've got, oh, to build the stand. I remember that. Yes, the stand. All right. What's the best way to get you out? Just lift you up. There's that. Okay, first, very first impression, it's light. And why? I mean, I know the clippered valve that I did added a lot of weight, but I don't remember it being, this just feels really light. I like the handle, not really that crazy about the weathering, so I think we'll do something about that. A little silver streak here. So the blemishing is much less. I mean, that is for certain, and it's obvious. Like, this is the Afterlife version, the 84 version. Yeah. Now, like, I did do some weathering on this knob too, so, but yeah, it is much cleaner. A little silver rub here. So there's some wear. There's some wear here. There's some wear here. But yeah, this brown on the handle grips here, I think I'm gonna do away with that and do my own thing. But yeah, why is it so much lighter? I forgot. The orange tip. So my Spangler wand is an original, like, this is version 1. Original that had the silver tip. So yeah, not crazy about the orange tip, so that will be a future mod. Ooh, that's a difference. This right here is much stronger than my Spangler one. The Spangler one here is very like rubbery. That's interesting. They like, is it just me? No, it's different for sure. This rubber piece is less bendy than the Spangler one, which I like. Appears to be the same S hook, same V hook, same sled. But yeah, I think it's, you know what, also too, I know what part of it is. Part of it is the weight of batteries. So that may not be a complete fair comparison here. So let me, ooh, is that another difference? Oh my goodness, there's a screw hole. I just can't I have to get a screwdriver. There's no screw hole in this one. You see that? And then you see this? So I need to get a screwdriver. There we go. I wonder why they went to the screw option, which honestly doesn't really bother me that much, because when it comes time to do a hose upgrade, I won't be using batteries or this end cap. Quite frankly, too, I'm sure the end caps are just interchangeable. 100%, yeah. So I think that was a weird update, going with the screw. I think that was unnecessary. Let's put some batteries in. For the sake of speed, I'm putting the Spangler cap on. First boot up. Nice. Still much lighter than this guy, and I think it's just the little things. I think I mean, even though they're 3D printed grips, they're a couple ounces. This is a couple ounces. The clippered valve was a good amount, so I will be probably duplicating some of the things I did here, obviously without the tape. But yeah, I do like the look of this 84 handle, just without some of this brown. Now, I have seen people point out the black button here, the red button here, which honestly, it's not really a button, but the fact that it's painted different, black on the original Spangler, red on the 84. Obviously, we know about the orange tips, silver tip, but that is much more flexible than this. That is interesting. I like it though. However, that also might be an upgrade when I do away with this orange tip. One thing I want to point out is that they didn't do weathering on this inner circle, but they did the same weathering on the outer circle, which this is the drift velocity knob and the stream adjustment knob. But yeah, so weathering on both inner circle, outer circle of stream adjustment knob and drift velocity knob, but not on here. So it is never too early to start modding, so let's get going. Holding it in my hand now for another minute, I really do like the natural feel of these grips versus the overlays or the 3D printed grips that I put on the Spangler one to cover up the shotgun grip and the big bulk tape here. So I love the look of the Spangler wand, but this is growing on me very, very fast. My biggest thing is just the lightness of it, and I'm going to be doing the same stuff that I did to the Spangler wand to this. Obviously, I'm not going to show all those because you could just refer back to those videos. So what I want to do today is do new mods that are going to increase the look and also increase the weight a little bit, and we're going to kick it off with these guys. If you were to research like Ghostbusters reference, these are referred to or supposed to be the stream adjustment dial and drift velocity knobs on the side of the Neutrona wand. I always, every once in a while, if you've wondered what's behind me, I have this little cheat blueprint. Probably it's right there, but it's a blueprint of the proton pack and the Neutrona wand. And every once in a while, like off camera, I will go, okay, that is the drift velocity knob and that is the stream adjustment knob. But on GBfans, if you go to their website, it is just proton wand aluminum side discs. They go for $20 to $25 depending on the version. The smooth sides will be for GB1 or Hero Neutrona wands, and the textured one for GB2. So these aren't difficult to put in. There's just a couple little gotchas that I'm gonna walk you through to show you what you need to do to properly put these in. And also there will be a cool little tip that I'm gonna do real soon that will make it easier when it comes time if you should decide to replace your V-hook, which you should. So first thing we need to do is we need to remove this sled. In order to remove the sled, you have to remove the V-hook. But if you just take these screws out, that doesn't really serve you any purpose, and actually removing these two screws first, if you do a V-hook replacement, is actually the wrong way. It seems like it should just come off. Some people get lucky. A lot of people fight it and waste a lot of time trying to go that route. So in order to remove the sled, you'll see that there are faint little circles, 2 above here and then 2 below, right here. I don't know if they're coming out on camera or not, but some people drill them out. Don't drill them out. So a much easier way, quicker way, and reversible way is getting yourself a very small flathead, a little bit of pliers, and a lighter. Get your lighter, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Immediately take it, push it into one of those soft spots, all the way down till it can't go anymore. Let it sit there for about 9 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it cools and then pull out. And there you go. So now we just got rid of a cap. Oh, key thing, I forgot. Don't wait too long to take this off because then it does stick to your screwdriver pretty good. But now you can take this cap and you can plug it back in. 10 seconds to heat up, 9 or 10 seconds to cool down, pull it out, take that little cap, put it safely aside, 20 seconds to get access to that one screw. So now I'm just gonna repeat the process 3 more times. And 4. Boom. It is less than 2 minutes to get access to these 4 screws now. What you want to do is switch over to a fairly small Phillips screwdriver to take out these 4 screws. So we're going to do that now. And just like that, total of 5 minutes, the sled is off. With the sled removed, there are going to be 3 screws that we remove. 1, 2, 3. So before you start yanking and try to take this apart, there's one more screw that you have to remove. So if you take these 3 out and start pulling, it's not coming apart. It's because near this barrel here, this screw needs to come out. This screw is going to be different than all the other ones here. I believe it's longer. If you can't put it aside or can't remember, just remember the barrel's long. So the screw barrel is long to go along with the long barrel. One long screw. I'm actually going to discharge the barrel now. Okay. There we go. That is it. It's really not that intimidating. So here are the 2 things that we're replacing. These little pieces of plastic to give it some real metal, some weight, and a little bit more authenticity. So you're going to see these screws. You're going to think you want to unscrew them first. They just slide up. Just a little square clip that goes right in there. You just lift it up. Lift it up. There we go. Now we are going to unscrew these after they're out because we need the square clip. We're going to reuse the square clips. So just take this screw out here. And I don't believe, if I recall, we're reusing that screw. We really just need that guy. We just really need this. So, there's one. Two. I'm going to put these 2 screws out of the way so I don't get confused with any of those. Pop that off, and there we go. We have our 2 square clips. I forgot to mention that if you see these blemishes, that's because I did that off camera. So when you get these from GBfans, they're not going to have this little dull look here, but this is what they look like. You're going to see that they have a nut on the back. We are going to take that off. We're also going to get an Allen key, and I know it doesn't seem like it, but essentially we have to get that nut off, put this on, but when you try to screw this onto the screw, it like just turns the head inside, which is pretty annoying. So we have to take this little black part off with the Allen key first, so that way we can properly screw this on and it just doesn't spin internal. Put that aside safely, and I don't think we're going to reuse the nut, but we're going to find out here in a second. So here's what I was talking about. If you take this, and remember that was covered up with that smaller circle, if you take this and try to screw it on, that just keeps turning and turning and turning behind that cover. So really the whole purpose of taking that other circle off is so we can put a screwdriver here to keep that head from spinning around. And now we're going to put our black clip on. And you want to go as close as you can to the body so that little flat part will sit flush. There you go. I don't really see the point. But there's one down. So now just take our inner circle, our hex bolt, and bolt it down. There we go. There's one ready to go. I'm going to do the second one. Screwdriver. See if we get lucky again. Can get a couple threads to bite on it. Just like about 2 turns, but yeah, it's on there. It's not going away. Last inner circle. Last hex bolt. There we go. And now all we do is just plop it back in, just like how when we took it out. And we are closed up. So, just time to look at that. We've just given it an even more 84 look. All right, let's button this up. And I know I said it before, but just remember that the longer of the 4 screws was for the barrel. So I'm just gonna put that in there now first. There's the barrel. I'll do these 2. Just drop them in. And number 4. Plop. And there we go. Look at that. Yes, 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 yes. All right, now we just plop on the sled. Oh, and before I do, let me just show you the backside here. This is what gets a lot of people. This glue right here, when they try to have this attached to the Neutrona wand and they just take off those 2 screws, this bites them so often and they just waste time. As you can see, removing the sled and then doing these 2 screws is much simpler, and you don't have to worry about anything like also coming off and going into the wand. How simple it was to take off that sled just with that fire method and plopping those plugs out, which you get to reuse. Sled on, they just go on those 2 hooks. S hook facing up, wide part facing barrel. 4. And personally, I'm leaving my plugs out because I'm going to be doing more mods, and so stay tuned. All right, moment of truth. Make sure I didn't destroy this brand new, oh no. Oh no. Oh, I didn't put the batteries back. Woo! Okay. That would have been... Unless you have power. Okay. Woo! Okay. Yay. Yay. Alright. Yay, I didn't destroy a brand new wand. Good, good, good. Ooh, the Intensify button is different than my Spangler. It's like a distinctive click. Anyway, look at that. Yay, I didn't destroy it. Awesome. So there you go, guys, the aluminum side discs installed from GBfans. I mean, look at the difference there. Real metal does make a difference. And just with some simple tools and really just a couple minutes to get those plugs out, to get that body taken apart, it really was not intimidating at all. And we got it back together and it's not destroyed. Batteries help. Yeah, slowly but surely I'm gonna be adding some weight to this. And when I first got this, I was like, this is lighter than I thought it would be. So I like being able to hand something over a little bit more oomph to it. And I was able to do that with the Spangler. I'm excited to take that journey with the 1984 wand. And this I had not done on the Spangler wand, so I wanted to do that for you today in combination with the unboxing and the comparing. There are little upgrades that I like. The Intensify button feels nicer than my Spangler wand. That tip here, for whatever reason, is stronger, not as bendy or flexible as the Spangler wand, and the overall just natural feel of the handles feels good. The 3D printed things are good, they're fine, but they are, you know, they have a little off look to them and they're a little bulky. This is a much more, well, it's like a molded look to it. So I'm gonna get some of that weathering off. I'm gonna be doing some upgrades to the 84 wand, give it some weight, give it some aesthetics, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the install on the side discs, leave a comment. And if you haven't done already, please subscribe. Catch you guys next time. Out.